and girls. Welcome to Karen's Storybook Corner. I'm Karen. Do you know what my favorite thing to do is? Read! Reading is so very exciting to me. Do you know how you can have a fun adventure without leaving the room? That's right, through reading. Now, do you know how you can travel without going anywhere? That's right, by using your imagination. Over the next few weeks, we'll be reading stories together. The book we're going to read is entitled The Colorful Patchwork. It's a compilation book. What's a compilation? It's when you put pieces together, like patched, to make a whole. That's how this book came about. The story we're going to read today is entitled Emma and the Disappearing Blanket. Have you ever lost or misplaced something and it seemed to disappear? Well, let's find out what happened to Emma's blanket. Emma and the Disappearing Blanket, written and illustrated by Ellen Crane. Emma was not afraid of anything, not the loudest clap of thunder, the darkest night, or the ugliest monster ever scared her. Even though she wasn't afraid, when her blanket disappeared at night, she worried and wondered where it went. Night after night, her blanket disappeared. She looked under her pillow. She looked on the floor. But no matter where she looked, she couldn't find her blanket. One night, when her blanket fell off the bed, Emma jumped down to follow it. When she got down, she saw that her blanket was not only on the floor, but that it was tucked underneath her bed. Emma grabbed the blanket from the floor, and to her surprise, a little monster came out with it. "What are you doing underneath my bed?" Emma asked. "And why do you have my blanket?" said the monster. Emma tried and tried to get her blanket back. Every time she tugged on the blanket, the monster tugged back. "Hey," Emma said, "I need my blanket." The monster would not let go. "Let go of my blanket," Emma yelled. She pulled on the blanket as hard as she could. While she pulled, the monster's feet slid from under him, and the two went flying across the room. The little monster quickly got up and brushed himself off. He looked at the blanket pile between them. "Brrr," he said. Then he hopped into the pile and buried himself within the blanket. Emma crawled over to the pile and lifted a corner of the blanket off the monster. As he turned his head and looked at her, she saw him shiver. "Brrr," he said, and buried his nose further into the blanket. It was then that Emma understood. The monster only wanted her blanket because he was cold. She knew just what to do. Emma ran into the hall to her mother's linen closet. She climbed up the shelves and reached for the extra set of pillows and blankets. With 2 pillows and blankets in hand, she dashed back into her room and crawled under her bed to find the little monster. He was so excited to have his very own blankets that he ran right to them and snuggled in. Every night from then on, Emma would tuck in the little monster before she went to bed. Her blanket never disappeared again. The end. Well, thank you for logging on today. I love reading exciting stories to great kids just like you. Do you promise to log on next week? Stupendous! Now make sure you tell your mom and dad to buy your copy of The Colorful Patchwork. They can purchase this book at Amazon.com, Books A Million, or Google Books. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.